Good evening, and thank you for tuning into Sacred Rose Tarot 1111. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment to help grow the channel. Also, please remember that not all messages are going to resonate, and that's perfectly fine because we're all at different stages in our journey, right? So remember to take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Today we have a message coming to us from Archangel Gabriel about speaking our truth. It says, "Speak your truth. Thank you, Gabriel, for helping me to speak with integrity." So today we have a message about speaking our truth. All right, and let's see what we have here. We have some oracle cards. Our first card out is about manifestation. Let's see, manifesting our dreams, manifesting, let's see, desires. It's got a lot of stars on here, a lot of blue. And I'm not surprised to see a lot of blue because the throat chakra has to do with being able to speak up for yourself and speak your truth. Let's see. All right, let's see what we can find out about this card. The manifestation card comes to us from the Angel Guide Oracle Guidebook by Kyle Gray. And it says here, manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from deep within energies and experiences that lead us toward greater fulfillment and purpose. You are blessed to have received this angel card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring that dream into reality. If you are working on bringing something to fruition at this time, whether that be a project, an opportunity, or even a miracle, this card lets you know that it is unfolding before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and the positive events that are happening around you, as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. The extended message says, you are one with the universe at this time and have the ability to manifest incredible experiences and opportunities. You are being encouraged to understand that any new opportunities arising will allow you to step up and move forward in your life. Your energy is aligned with pure potential, and it's important to know that everything you focus on now is going to grow, adapt, and expand in line with your energy field. Your angels are encouraging you to be open and receptive, as the universe is offering you the guidance, abundance, support, and healing you require based on your current situation. Recognize the incredible gifts and support that are available to you now. The power of the universe is within you. Wow, that's a really great message. I love that. Right? Who doesn't want to be able to manifest their dreams into reality? I love it. That's awesome. All right, let's see what tarot comes out to clarify this card here. All right. It looks like, I believe I pulled them this way. Yeah, okay. So the first card out is Four of Wands. Four of Wands speaks of stability, prosperity. It's like happiness, giving reasons to celebrate. So that's good. Some good manifestations coming in on that. Good energy, right? We also have the Hanged Man. Notice that in this card, this guy is kind of hanging from a tree, but he hung himself up there, or perched himself up there because he wants to get a new perspective. That's the whole idea behind the Hanged Man. And his head is all like lit up down here. It looks like he's got a sunbeam around his head down here, because upon doing so, he has gained new perspective, and now he's in line with the divine. He's able to see from a new point of view, a fresh perspective. So if you felt like previously maybe your manifestations were blocked, this could be something to encourage you to get a new perspective on that. Five of Swords speaks of having a success of some kind, but it came at a cost. See how these people are kind of walking away? They laid their swords down. They're walking away. Maybe this sort of, whatever it was, some sort of disruption or disagreement ended up in losing friendships. You were the winner, but what did you lose in the win? That kind of thing. Let's see. We have Three of Swords in reverse. Typically, when the Three of Swords is upright, it talks of heartbreak, some sort of betrayal. It could also speak of third-party situations. In the reverse, it talks about being over a betrayal. So something has happened. Perhaps you've manifested healing for your heart, and you're no longer heartbroken about a situation. We also have Three of Pentacles. So we've got 2 3s. Maybe you're seeing angel number 333. That just could be a reminder from your guides that they're here, they're present, and that you are in alignment. 3 of Pentacles talks about collaboration, working together. So you could be working with others or teaching other people how to manifest at this time, or to at least raise their vibrations in manifestation. 6 of Cups speaks about nostalgia. It could also be speaking of like people from the past. Perhaps there are people in your past, friends, family members, maybe people you don't see all the time, but you talk to or you communicate with in some form or fashion. And you're reminded of how things were in the past, how things were as a child, perhaps. And we have 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands is getting ready to set your sights on your next adventure. Where do you want to go next? So in this coming off of the manifestation card, this would appear to be something that perhaps you have manifested good energy. You've been able to speak your truth that Archangel Gabriel is bringing into us today, and you're able to perhaps share this information and preparing for a journey to go and see, because we have the 6 of Cups right under that, perhaps people that are in your circle that maybe you haven't seen them in a while. So there could be a reference to a trip taking place to see somebody from your past. All right. And the next card out is Earth and Ground. This is a very pretty card. I don't know that I've ever pulled this. It's got a lot of green. So a lot of like heart chakra energy. I believe green is the color of the heart chakra. Earthiness, grounding, and it looks like there's like a beam of light once you're connected. Like there's light going up and light going down, and you're sort of like this conduit in the middle conducting that energy. And I love these big golden wings. That's beautiful. All right, let's see what this card is speaking about today. Let's see, Earth and Ground. All right. That's going to be coming to us from the Angel Guide Oracle Guidebook by Kyle Gray. And it says here, you may be feeling discombobulated or all over the place at this time, most likely because you are spreading yourself too thin and taking on too many projects at once. So your angel guide is encouraging you to get grounded. When you come back to Earth, you will have a clearer insight into who you are and what you need to do to feel safer and more at ease in your life. You are being guided to take some time to breathe, connect with fresh air, and even go somewhere in nature where you can relax, release, and let go. You may be uncertain about what you're supposed to be focusing on at this time, and that's because your energy is a little bit dispersed right now. But angels of the earth are with you to help you ground yourself and feel connected again, as you have important work to do, and exciting experiences can only unfold when your energy is intact and contained. All right, the extended message says, you are blessed to receive this card today because it's a message of protection and guardianship. Angels are strongly connected to you and your path right now, and they want to support your evolution. When you lose a sense of connection to who you are, you can often find yourself focusing on energy or projects or even old habits that can limit that evolution. So take time to breathe, call on Mother Earth to hold you, and invite angels of the earth to draw deep roots from your being down to the heart of the earth. Know that when you are grounded, you are a strong, focused, and loving individual, and you can make decisions that are enriching and revitalizing. When this card shows up for you, angels are guiding you to remember that you are of great value. The earth is blessed to have you. Wow, that's a beautiful message. Love that. Nice. Let me get a drink of water. Okay. So we pulled some tarot to clarify. First card out is 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups speaks of walking away from things that no longer serve us and charting a new course or going on a new path. because these cups are unemotional. There's zero emotional fulfillment going on, and evidently plenty of tries because there's 8 of them there, right? And the next card out is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a sign of good luck. The wheel is turning in your favor. And coming off of this 8 of Cups, it looks like this type of energy is now going to be a thing of the past because the wheel is turning in your favor. So there's going to be something new coming. It could be a sign of new beginnings. It could be an indication of good luck, prosperity, just really good things coming in store for you. So let's see what we continue to unfold here. All right, we have 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Pentacles is a really happy card to get. This typically speaks of like the single, happy, and abundant card. So you see she's got really fancy robes on. She's well dressed, and she's in her vineyard, and all of her vines are ripe and ready to be harvested. The fruit is ready to be collected from off the vine, and she sort of has this kind of like no cares, no worries sort of demeanor about her. And so she's kind of got everything taken care of. She's looking good. She's got good energy. The next card out is Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is somebody who embodies a lot of intuition, is very nurturing, emotional, somebody who's balanced and very loving, a loving and caring person, somebody who gives off very motherly vibes, somebody who in their presence you feel very calm and centered and kind of relaxed. So it's a good energy to be in. We have 5 of Cups in reverse. So this speaks of possibly coming out of a situation that had harbored maybe some regret, but this is like not having any regret. So when it's typically in the upright position, this guy's focused on 3 spilled cups, but doesn't look at the 2 cups that are still standing behind him. So he's focused on missed opportunities. This may be since we have it on the Wheel of Fortune, just under here a couple of cards ago, this could be speaking to seizing an opportunity rather than missing out on an opportunity. Let's see what else we got here. We have 2 of Pentacles in reverse. When 2 of Pentacles in the upright, it typically speaks of juggling, maybe having a decision to make, juggling 2 things, being in 2 minds of something. So when it's this way, when it's reversed, it means that there's no longer any juggling taking place. A decision has been made, and somebody's moving forward with the wheel. The wheel has turned. And now we have the Sun card. The Sun is considered to be the happiest card in the deck. You may be seeing angel number 1010, because we have 2 Roman numeral 10s up here. And this is just saying that basically you're ready to live your happy ever after in the Sun. That's a very positive energy, very beautiful energy. So, and it all starts with getting recentered and grounded. I think it's a great idea to go out and get reconnected with Mother Earth. Maybe walk barefoot in the grass. Maybe go for a hike, hug some trees, be in tune with nature. Let's see, we're going to go over here to this card. Let's see what we have next. Deep Diver, diving into a task. Almost looks like a mermaid or something right here. It looks like maybe a mermaid tail. Somebody's diving into the water. It's I think it's talking about going really deep, like into the depths. A lot of dark blue energy here. We have some jellyfish kind of floating around. There's not a lot of light going on down here, so it maybe talks about going into like exploring into the depths, like the darkest parts of who we are, perhaps. Let's see, Deep Diver, diving into a task, and it's card number 10, which speaks of a new cycle, a new beginning. All right, well, let's take a look at this one and see what we can come up with. This comes to us from the Shaman's Dream Oracle by Alberto Villaloldo and Colette Baron Reed. It says here, excuse me, sorry about that. It's easy to play in the shallows where the waters are clear and you can see all that glitters by your feet. Anyone can venture here. There is little risk, nothing to discover, no dark secret, nothing that you can't already perceive. The treasure has long been picked away, replaced by a gentle certainty. In the shallow river is safety and no surprises. Ah, but that's not who's calling you now. The deep diver invites you to take the plunge with him. You can't see the bottom, but you must swim into the dark depths to find the mystery that eludes you now. He knows where the pearls lie underneath the ancient sands. You are called to look beyond the surface of things for your answer. Let your intuition propel you into the water, allowing your memories to swirl around you and your emotions to well up as you face the unknown. Your curiosity will be your greatest guide. You'll surely discover something wondrous to bring back to everyone who is waiting by the shore. But only you will truly know the value of your discovery. Are you willing to do the work? Dive in, make the commitment to see it through, and you'll be amazed. That is really interesting and beautiful. A deep diver. Okay. Well, let's see what we clarify with the tarot here. Let's see what we can uncover. See what this card is going to tell us. All right. First card out, Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles speaks to having like a generous heart, somebody who is able to give to others. So perhaps it's uncovering some sort of generosity within you, the want or the desire to help people that are less fortunate. Let's see. On top of that, we have the moon. The moon typically speaks of something that needs to be illuminated, something that perhaps you just can't quite see yet. Could speak of something that is perhaps hidden. But because you're diving into the depths, that's the whole point, right? To discover what is hidden in the hidden realms. Do that deep dive. All right, let's keep going. We have Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is typically, you hear this card referred to as like the wounded warrior card. Somebody who has maybe stood their ground, fought some battles, been in some sort of disagreements, and they will like fight for what they believe in kind of energy. But I think in this spread with the other energy that's present, I think that it could mean you could uncover some wounded stuff when you do your deep dive, whoever this is resonating with, that perhaps needs some inner healing, whether that's inner child work. Maybe it's something you can do through meditation. Maybe it's something you can do through, heal some sort of aspect, whether it's addictions, traumas, manipulation, any kind of, it could be in any number of things, right? Maybe it's something that can be healed through talk therapy, just speaking with a counselor or somebody who's trained to help you feel heard and respected, and make sure that you get that information off your chest and any kind of heal that hurt, that kind of situation. Excuse me. I apologize for that. I'm still healing from my sinus infection, so if you hear me coughing, I do apologize. All right, let's see. The next card is Four of Swords. And coming right behind the Nine of Wands, I would say this is somebody who's put a lot of work in and had to like defend themselves a lot, perhaps. Maybe they've kind of been in this kind of warrior energy a lot and felt like they had to constantly be on guard. But when we have Four of Swords coming up, this talks about taking some time to relax and go within, do some self-care. This could definitely point to finding a quiet place to do your meditation, praying. It could also speak of like, anything that kind of helps you get recentered and grounded, like this card over here was saying. This, where's it? The Earth and Ground card. So this could speak of like getting back in nature, going hiking, meditating, praying, maybe taking a spiritual bath. It could also speak of like doing some pampering, self-care, like, it could be as simple as getting a mani-pedi. anything that helps you feel like you're taking care of yourself and you're putting yourself first, for that sort of meditative quality and healing type of properties. And we have King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is somebody who is very wealthy, happy, abundant, a fatherly figure, somebody who's nurturing, reliable. This is somebody who most likely has several streams of income and is able to teach others how they can also have several streams of income, whether that's through investments, land, property, you know, so on and so forth. This is just a very abundant energy, and can definitely teach other people how to be that way as well. The next card out is the Fool. So I feel like since it's coming out on top of these other cards, they're sort of like, you know, we have the deep dive card, going within, finding any kind of things that are maybe hidden, exploring those parts of us that maybe we feel wounded or that we've had to feel very protected or guarded about, and then let those guards down, go into the Four of Swords healing, right? Do that self-care, that self-reflection, work on the inner self and healing. And then we come out with this King of Pentacles energy because we've really nurtured and taken care of ourselves. And then we're ready for a new beginning, because the Fool card is all about new beginnings. And it has this really great, you know, high energy, ready to sort of like take on the world, do anything you put your mind to. You know, the world is your oyster kind of thing. You can do anything. So that's exciting to see that we have the Fool card come out. Speaking of new beginnings. All right, and finally, we have Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Ten of Pentacles is one of the best cards in the deck for a traditional tarot deck. I'm so sorry, you guys. Please forgive me. So Ten of Pentacles is like generational wealth, legacy wealth. This is being able to leave behind the type of wealth that's going to take care of your family for generations to come. So we have an older man here, and we have some younger people here, and we also have a kid over here, right there, and we have dogs. It's like you may not even meet all of the generations that you're able to bless, but, you know, they're definitely going to know who you are, because it's like, you know, that's what happens when you leave legacy wealth behind. So that's beautiful. I mean, taking care of your family for generations to come. That's a crazy, amazing energy. It's beautiful. All right, so this card here, card number 52, 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 is an angelic number and has to do with the angelic realms. And it says here, straddling worlds, wandering between realms. I wonder what this one's talking about. Looks maybe like a fairy or a winged being here. Some sort of individual with wings. Some different colors. We've got some purples and blues. So let's see what this card is about. And it comes to us from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. That's card number 52. Let's see if I can get it here. All right. It says, being comfortable in two states, wandering between realms, reinvention. When the straddling worlds card shows up, it's an invitation to get used to living with one foot in your old world and one foot in the new. There is no going back to the way things once were, and what will be is not yet fully here. You must find the delicate balance that can bring you delight as you relish the past and all your memories, along with awe as you glimpse the astonishing and exciting future. Do not wait for applause. Move on quietly, humbly, invisibly to others. This card brings an invitation to begin not only a new chapter, but a new book in your life. Do not break the news to anyone. Let people be as surprised as you are as you reinvent yourself. Make sure you are not just a slightly improved and more polished version of a dated and obsolete you. Birth yourself into someone original. Do not feel like you have to explain yourself or be understood by anyone. Become a mystery, even to yourself. Gaze into the mirror one morning and be pleasantly surprised. Straddling Worlds invites you to become a true wizard, not one who performs magic tricks, but one who has mastered the dance between the visible and the invisible worlds, between the realms of form and formlessness. You are the birther of new ideas, of original and sustainable ways of being in the world. Well, that's pretty incredible. Okay. So we're trying to birth something new, become a new you. You know, it's interesting also because we had this full card, which speaks of new beginnings. We've done the deep dive. We're manifesting. We're bringing our dreams to reality. We're getting grounded over here. We've got all of this good energy. There's really good energy in these cards. Let's see what we continue to uncover. So we have another King of Pentacles. That's just further confirmation because we had King of Pentacles from another deck over here, I believe it was. Yep, there he is right there. Okay, let's see. We're going to keep going. We have the moon. So we've got 2 moon cards out here. That's a lot of feminine energy. Perhaps this has something to do with, we recently had a new moon on the 9th, which was Friday. Today's Monday, so a couple days ago. So maybe we're still in the tail end of that new moon energy. And it's a new moon in Aquarius. So if you have Aquarius highly aspected in your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Yeah, if you have any highly aspected placements of Aquarius, you're probably feeling this moon energy. Let's see what else we have. 3 of Wands speaks of getting ready to go on a journey, a new adventure. So, and then that really coincides with bringing about this new you, stepping out of the in-between and embracing that new you, birthing this new version of yourself. Let's see. We have 2 of Pentacles. You know, we had a 2 of Pentacles up here that was in reverse. So we have it right side up. And this has to do with bringing balance to something that may be currently out of balance. And I think this has to do with straddling the worlds. Being like in sort of a 2 of mind kind of feeling. Wandering between the realms. It's time to be present, get grounded, get into this new, this reality that we have here, the here and now, and bring forth this new version of yourself. And it's going to be something you discover through going within and manifesting your new dreams to reality. Okay, it's all starting to come together here. We also have the shadow side, which speaks of maybe parts of us that we're not so crazy about. Sometimes this could speak of parts of us that we sort of have hidden away over the years. And this is very common if for individuals that grew up in households where maybe there was manipulation or very controlling, overbearing, overpowering, even narcissism, anywhere in like the parentage, any kind of parents that maybe harbored any of those energies. Because what happens is, and it's very sad, but it's a survival mechanism for children, is if there is some sort of aspect of them that their parents are not really supporting or nurturing or accepting, then that aspect is sort of going to get hidden away. And I think this is right in line with what Archangel Gabriel is telling us, to speak your truth. So when Gabriel comes out and says, speak your truth, that's kind of something that stands out to me, is because when the shadow card comes out, these are parts of us that we need to heal and then reintegrate, and then it becomes a part of who we are, because it's already there. It's just we need to heal it and reintegrate it. And so what happens is, if let's say we go a lifetime, through childhood, through teens, through your young adult, now you're a middle-aged adult, and all this time you never did any kind of deep dive discovery to figure out that you had some inner child healing, some aspect of you that wasn't accepted or wasn't preferred by your parents or whatever, and you ended up hiding that piece of you away. What happens is, at some point, those behaviors are going to start to come out. And so it sort of looks like protest behaviors. It's like throwing a fit or not being able to handle a situation. It could show its head in like different forms of addiction or whatever. But ultimately, what happens is it needs to be recognized. Those emotions need to be expressed, accepted, and lovingly put back into part of who you are and accepted for a part of who you are. And then it becomes, fully integrated. And then you don't have those protest behaviors and things like that anymore. So this could speak of part of this now wandering between the realms is reintegrating, recognizing, and healing those shadow aspects to become that fully recognized version of who you are, who you were meant to be. Oh, and we have the star, which is beautiful because this is a card of healing. It's also the card of Aquarius. We are in Aquarius right now. And we recently had that new moon in the sign of Aquarius, which is a very powerful, big new moon. It was a super moon. And so with that moon card, and I think we had another moon card up here somewhere. Yep, there it is. So we've already had 2 moon cards. So we have a lot of celestial activity because these look like stars up here. It reminds me of the star card. And so, yeah, we have some healing, definitely some healing some inner shadow work stuff here. We have some inner work up here healing. This deep dive card really points to that as well. Let's see what else we have. Is that the wheel? We have another wheel of fortune. So this is a good sign. 2 wheel of fortunes in the same read. 2 moons, 2 wheels, 2 stars. I mean, there's a lot of confirmation in this reading. Just confirming over and over. So yeah, this is saying the wheel is turned on this, hiding the self and not accepting yourself or who you fully are, and recognizing all the beautiful parts of you, even the parts that need healing, is to give the healing to those parts and reintegrate it to become this full version of you. Now you're going to turn the wheel of destiny. This is also a sign of luck and good fortune. We have the High Priestess. Your intuition, there's probably something within you telling you. So I'm probably not, if this message is resonating, I'm probably not telling you something that you haven't been feeling. So intuitively, you've probably been feeling there's something in me that I need to heal. There's something in me that I need to explore. I need to look at. I need to meditate on it. I need to pray about it. Whatever it is, there's something intuitively within you confirming something about this message that you need to work on. And that's just reassuring you that, yes, you are right. There is something to work on. Page of Swords can speak of somebody with creative new ideas. This could also speak of a new energy, like an intellectual endeavor. It could also speak of having an online presence, like people watching you or you watching other people, that kind of thing. I'm not sure how it really ties into all of this. Maybe it ties into like, if you do have an online presence, maybe just make sure that it's a real representation of who you are, and it's not like some sort of, I don't know, catfish or something that's not a true representation of who you are. And if it's not, you can always take something down, or you can just maybe change it to be a representation of who you are if you have some sort of online presence or an online following. Let's see. And finally, we have Queen of Pentacles. So we actually have the King and Queen of Pentacles here somewhere. I know we have the King somewhere over here. And then we also had King of Pentacles over here. I'm just going to set her right here. But that's a divine counterpart. That's when you have a King and Queen in the same suit. And we've got 2 kings out here from 2 different decks. That could be indicative of a divine counterpart. Perhaps you're going to get a new love offer, or somebody that's going to recognize you through this healing process or after this healing process, and all of these newly healed and reintegrated parts of you are going to set you up to be ready to receive this kind of love. That's pretty awesome. Because then right here, you got the 10 of Pentacles. You got your whole life ahead of you. Wish fulfillment. Manifesting. The Sun card is like the happiest card in the deck right here. Got 2 wheels of fortune. That's amazing. Good luck and prosperity. There's a lot of good stuff going on here. All right, we have one more oracle card. Let's see what we have here. Number 9. 9 is the number associated with fulfillment. It says dances on one foot balancing act. What is that? Is that like a leaf animal? It almost looks like a ballerina leg and some sort of leaf bug with green butterfly wings and a face. I'm not sure what's going on here. It's pretty. It's really pretty. A lot of green, very earthy. All right, so this is going to come to us from the Shaman Oracle. Let's see if I can find number 9? Number 9. All right. Dances on one foot, balancing act, resourcefulness, saying yes to life. When dances on one foot shows up, you are called to find a new balance. Just as a dancer moves gracefully into each pose, no matter how precariously balanced a step might seem, you must bring equanimity to the situation before you. No matter how thorny, let's see, I'm trying to get some more light in here. No matter how thorny or difficult a relationship seems, if you're putting too much effort into managing your life, work, relationship, family, and digital media, this guy must be the digital media part of that. You are missing the point. You have to be dancing while juggling your entire life, knowing that at any one time, half of it is going to be up in the air. And that's where this juggling, where's the 2 of Pentacles? That guy, he's juggling, right? That guy. Okay, let's see what else we have here. It's not that you are doing too much and find it impossible to catch up. Rather, it's that you are confusing readiness with preparation. Oh, okay. You will never, ever be fully prepared for all the challenges in life, but you can be ready to say yes to a new invitation the universe offers you. Live in a state of yes to spirit and no to everything not infused with life, romance, vitality, and the sacred. You will be surprised by how quickly your load lightens when you hold true to this lesson. You are challenged now to work with the resources available to you and not be seduced by the belief, if I only had more. Life has provided you with everything you need to accomplish your goals and fulfill your mission. When it feels like you are losing your balance, do not contract, holding your arms close to your chest, for you will fall. Instead, reach out and extend them fully, saying yes to Spirit's steadying hand. Aw, okay. That's beautiful. So it's a balancing act. And you already have everything you need. Okay. Let's see what we have to clarify this card. So we have 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot is a picture of like a man and a woman, and they're both giving each other simultaneously. So at the same time, handing each other's big cup of love, and they're equal size cups of love, which indicate that it is equal reciprocity, equal give and take, which would be very balanced. So that would be something that's very balanced. And it did mention when reading this card that there's some sort of romance or love involved, which tells me the King and Queen of Cups, King and Queen of Pentacles showing up is this divine match that was speaking of. So reciprocity, equal give and take, only having eyes for each other. All right, let's see. We have Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is a fairly fast-moving energy. It's not the fastest moving knight in the deck. However, it is it's the second fastest probably. And it typically speaks of somebody who sort of just goes off kind of half-cocked and doesn't necessarily have all the information and that they need to address the situation. They kind of have this like sort of fiery passion and vigor, but maybe need a little bit more information to make a good calculated decision. So Knight of Swords kind of reminds me in this spread with all this other energy to, especially coming up on this balancing card, stay balanced, remain balanced, and don't make any like unnecessary quick decisive action without first considering all the parts, because you might be juggling a little bit too much at this time since this card came out twice. And then, you know, we've got all of this other energy sort of compiling that, maybe making a sort of going off half-cocked and not necessarily considering all the information at hand. So just consider all aspects, right? So we also have Emperor. When the Emperor comes out, this is somebody who embodies the divine masculine energy. He is the embodiment of all the kings. He's basically all the kings rolled into one. And this is somebody who is very determined, very logical, makes great decisions, makes very calculated decisions, doesn't take a lot of unnecessary risk, just really embodies that divine masculine energy, and is kind of like that boss energy, not somebody to be trifled with, somebody who's not going to be pushed around or taken advantage of, you know, that kind of thing. And the next card out is the Moon, which that would mean we have 3 out here. We have 3 moons out here. Where's that other moon? This one? Moon, moon, and moon. 3 moons. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen 3 moons in the same reading before. That's quite unusual. So I would say, and this makes me really think of like your moon sign. Your moon sign is important to this reading. So your moon sign typically speaks of you, like the emotional side of you, of an individual. Like whenever you say, for example, my moon sign is in the sign of Gemini. So that would be representative of like my emotional side. So I would say this reading, if it resonates with you, may have a lot to do with how you process your emotions. So we have a lot of 3 moons in one reading. It could be how you process your emotions. It could be how you relate to others regarding your emotions. It could be about not hiding your emotions, making sure that all parts of you are seen. We have the wandering between realms. No more wandering between realms. You're going to have to, you know, pick a side, stop juggling. Balance. You're going to have to find the balance. You have to go within, do the deep dive, right? Like we discussed here. Do this self-healing, the inner work. Manifest this wholeness, this completeness about you in your entirety so that you can be this best version of you, especially if you're calling in love, a divine partnership, and you want this happy ever after, legacy wealth. You have to be fully integrated and healed up and like fully present for that kind of thing. We also have the grounded card back here somewhere. I mean, there's a lot of cards out here now, but I think it's this one right here. But it speaks about really integrating all of this and speaking your truth, because how are you going to be anything other than what you are? I mean, if you stop and think about it, your truth is everything. Each one of us. And we're all unique individuals. So we all have our own unique story. We all have our own unique truth. So we have to admire that. We have to nurture it. We have to give all of these parts of ourselves to become this full, whole person, right? Let's see, what do we have? 2 full cards. There's so many repeating cards in here. It's crazy. So we have 2 full cards too. There's 2 cards about new beginnings. There's absolutely new beginning coming. There's no doubt about it. We have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, traditionally speaking, in the Rider-Waite Tarot is like a picture of a priest, and it has to do with tradition. It has to do with maybe working on your spirituality. Maybe you're doing some internal work to get in touch with your spirituality. Maybe you're ascending. Maybe you're elevating your spirituality. It could also mean marriage. I mean, we got this divine counterpart right here. These 2 people. The King and Queen of Pentacles. It's a divine partnership. Could also speak of education and just sort of like tradition, marriage, spirituality, religion. It could speak of any of those number of things. Let's see what else we have. Six of Swords. Six of Swords is moving to more calmer water. Coming on to the Hierophant, perhaps this is, if this is resonating with you and this is something that has to do with like maybe stepping a little bit away from tradition. Excuse me. Because Six of Swords speaks of charting a new course, taking a different path, the path of least resistance, going on to more calmer waters. And so perhaps it means getting away from some sort of old limiting belief structure or something that wasn't really benefiting you anymore. And we have Five of Wands. Five of Wands is an energy that speaks of like having disagreements, not seeing eye to eye. So that could definitely, since it's coming out on the Six of Swords and the Hierophant, it's sort of like makes me think of maybe there's some sort of changing in core values taking place. We have Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is all about speaking her truth. She's somebody who makes her decisions from a very logical and sort of a just kind of space, so that her decisions are fair and balanced, not from emotional state, but just very logical. And this is somebody who very, very much speaks their truth. So it goes right along with what Archangel Gabriel is bringing, this message that she's bringing us to today. And our final card out is Wheel of Fortune. This is the third Wheel of Fortune. Where is it? We have 3 Wheel of Fortunes, you guys. 3 Wheel of Fortunes. Look at this. 3. 1, 2, 3. 3 different decks. And 3 Wheel of Fortunes came out. It is time. The wheel has turned. You have luck, favor, prosperity. Whoever this is resonating with, this is a big, big energy, big message. Not only are your manifestations coming true, not only are you able to bring your heaven on earth, bring your dreams to life, you're calling in a divine counterpart, you're happy ever after, stability to the utmost, you're happy, sun, get grounded, do your inner work and healing, stop straddling the worlds, heal what needs to be healed, the shadow side, whatever needs to be healed, get balanced, and look at this. The world is whatever you want to make it. 3 Wheel of Fortunes. Honestly, I don't think I've ever seen that happen. I'm really beside myself. I don't even know what to say. It's like, okay. So here, Archangel Gabriel is telling us, speak your truth. And the truth is, what do you want your world to look like? Because it's time to make it that way. It's time to make it so. So you need to think about what you want in your life and make it happen. The wheel has turned in your favor. You're manifesting your dreams. You're bringing your dream life to fruition. Right now, you're over here looking single, happy, and abundant. Where's that there's 9 of Pentacles. And you're happy, and you got everything you need. But you're getting ready to go within, heal some stuff, because you're calling in a divine counterpart. And you're calling in your happy ever after, your legacy wealth, generational wealth. You're making a decision to heal parts of you that maybe feel fragmented or maybe not whole. And you're changing everything. This is beautiful. I love this energy. For whoever this is resonating with, good job. You've done a lot of work. I can tell you've done a lot of work. You've done a lot of stuff. You maybe even did this healing part already. I'm not sure, because we had it up here with the deep dive. So maybe you did some deep dive stuff and healed everything already. And then the shadow aspects are getting reintegrated. That could be what we're talking about over here. But yeah, it's all about balance. So maintain balance. Yes, I love this for you. I'm so happy you spent this time for me today. This is kind of a long one, so I apologize for that. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, comment so that our little community can grow and we can help each other and share our stories. Please remember also to take what resonates and leave behind anything that doesn't. And thank you again, Archangel Gabriel, for bringing us this message today to speak your truth. Love and light. Take care.